Hello, good morning. My name is Shivam Singh, and you are very welcome to our channel Female Learning. In this video, I will answer for three questions, and all these three questions will be interrelated, like it goes in the interviews. Okay, and that our today's topic is about the boiling and evaporation, and all these three questions will come from these topics. And then let us start the video. If you are our new viewer, then please subscribe to the channel, and if you are our old viewer, then please like the video and share with the friends who got benefited from this video. Okay, then let us start. Our first question is, what is the difference between pool boiling and flow boiling? Sir, when boiling is classified on the basis of the bulk motion of fluid, then it is classified in two categories. First is the pool boiling, and second is the flow boiling. In the case of the pool boiling, there is no external agent which provides the bulk fluid motion, and the motion of the bubbles occurs only due to the buoyancy. It means there is due to the density difference. And in the case of the flow boiling, there is some external agent which provides the bulk motion of fluid. Shivam, please tell us what is the difference between evaporation and boiling. Sir, boiling basically occurs at the interface of the solid and liquid, but evaporation occurs at the interface of liquid and gas or vapor, we can say. In the case of the boiling, there is the driving force is the temperature. When the temperature is more than saturation temperature, then boiling occurs. But in the case of the evaporation, the driving force is pressure. When the vapor pressure is less than the saturation pressure, then evaporation occurs. In the case of boiling, there is formation of bubbles, but in the case of the evaporation, there is no such type of phenomenon occurs. These three are the basic difference between the boiling and evaporation. Have you seen first two questions are from the basic definition. Then there are chances that after some questions interviewer switch to the some practical applications. Like I am taking a third question is this. Have you observed that the temperature of ponds or river is always less than the atmospheric temperature or the surrounding temperature? Can you explain in details why this phenomenon occurs? Yes, sir. I observed that the temperature of water in the ponds or river is always less than the surrounding temperature. It occurs due to the phenomenon of evaporation. Now I am explaining what is the complete process. Sir, generally the vapor pressure above the liquid is less than saturation vapor pressure at the temperature of water. Then upper surface of water molecules tries to compensate the difference between the vapor pressure and saturation vapor pressure. That's why it starts evaporating, and for evaporation there is the need of the heat. For the evaporation there is a need of the heat, and this amount of heat is taken from the water body. That's why the temperature of water body goes down. This is the complete process. That's why the temperature of rivers or ponds are less than the water temperature of rivers and ponds are less than the surrounding or atmospheric temperature. Okay, have you seen all these questions are related, interrelated. First two questions are the basic definitions or the basic characteristics of the definitions, or you can say the phenomenon's characteristics are asked. And the third question is taken from the application, from your observation, from your surrounding. ओके, तो ठीक है, तो अब हिंदी एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ मैं तीन चीज़ों को. तो हिंदी में मैंने तीन क्वेश्चन बेसिकली लिए इसमें. पहला क्वेश्चन था हमारा कि पूल बॉइलिंग और फ्लो बॉइलिंग में डिफरेंस क्या है. तो पूल बॉइलिंग में यही है कि हम कोई एक्सटर्नल एजेंट नहीं लगाएंगे बल्क मोशन ऑफ फ्लूइड के लिए. बट इन द केस ऑफ फ्लो बॉइलिंग देयर इज सम एक्सटर्नल एजेंट. दैट्स वाई. ठीक है, ये हो गया. और सेकेंड थिंग हमारा था कि व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द बॉइलिंग एंड इवेपोरेशन. तो मैंने वही एक्सप्लेन किया कि बॉइलिंग वाले केस में सॉलिड और लिक्विड, जैसे कि हम किसी पैन में वाटर को गर्म करते हैं तो सॉलिड जो नीचे होता है उसको गर्म करते हैं. यहाँ से बॉइलिंग शुरू होती है, यहाँ से ट्रांसफर होता है लिक्विड को. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया एक चीज़ बॉइलिंग में. दूसरी चीज़ की इसमें जो टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस है वो ड्राइविंग फोर्स है. थिंग इज इन द बॉइलिंग बबल्स बनते हैं, आपने देखा होगा, ठीक है। और इवेपोरेशन क्या होता है कि हमारा कहीं तालाब में पानी भरा हुआ है, उसके ऊपर जो वेपर प्रेशर है वो कम है सैचुरेशन वेपर प्रेशर से एट द टेम्परेचर ऑफ वाटर, तो वहाँ पे इवेपोरेशन स्टार्ट होता है उस डिफरेंस को कंपनसेट करने के लिए। तो उसमें जब सिंपल सी बात है कि जब वाटर है जब वो इवेपोरेट होगा तो हल्की हल्की हीट लेगा। हीट कहाँ से लेगा? हीट वाटर बॉडी से लेगा, और जब वाटर बॉडी से हीट लेगा तो उसको ठंडा कर देगा, ठीक है। यही थर्ड एक्सप्लेनेशन भी हो गया और यही मैंने समझा भी दिया, ठीक है। ये 3 क्वेश्चन थे, आपको कैसे लगे आप प्लीज़ कमेंट बॉक्स में बताइएगा। एंड थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग मी, एंड प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब द चैनल इफ़ यू लाइक द वीडियो प्लीज़ लाइक इट and share it with your friends. It will be very beneficial to those who are going for the interviews of any organization. Doesn't matter it is PSU or a private company or any other thing. All these questions are pet questions and asked by the interviewers in the good interviews, so you can take the advantage of these questions, okay. And please subscribe the channel, and thank you for listening me, and all the best.